Welcome to the Techno News Channel, and in today's issue, you are waiting for new Jackal drone fires missiles in test. You can now talk to video game NPCs. Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship rocket blows up minutes after launch. U.S. Army chooses V-BAT VTOL drone as potential RQ-7B shadow replacement. Pilot makes crazy plane landing on skyscraper. 2 years after its first flight, Ingenuity helicopter goes for 50 on Mars. And the Ram 1500 REV. So let's go. Flyby Technology, in collaboration with Turkish partners FlyBBLOS Technology and Maxwell Innovations, has completed a successful trial firing of VTOL's lightweight multi-role missile using its new Jackal drone system. Jackal is a drone system that is capable of performing various types of combat missions over land, sea, and air. The system was designed to fill a gap in modern combat operations and has been developed by experts at Flyby Technology. The Jackal drone is a vertical takeoff and landing platform and can be used for battlefield air interdiction, close air support, engaging helicopters in flight, and killing tanks. The trial demonstrated the drone's capabilities in just a 6-week window, during which Flyby and VTOLs were able to build 2 operational Jackal aircraft and fire 2 LMMs. According to Flyby Technology, many countries are unable to afford modern attack helicopters or fast jets, and Jackal offers a cost-effective solution with little risk. The drone's vertical takeoff and landing capabilities eliminate the need for vulnerable runways and allow it to operate from hidden locations such as woods and urban areas. A wild new tech demo from InWorld makes conversation trees and scripted dialogue instantly obsolete. You can now create your own AI-powered game characters with fully formed personalities and talk to them verbally. The experience is astonishing. InWorld has created a platform through which video game studios, or indeed, you and I, can create fully interactive characters without needing any knowledge of coding. You can then publish these characters on the web and chat with them about any topic you like. The character creation process can be highly streamlined, or as deep and complex as you choose to make it. If you want quick results, you can simply write a description of the character and have the system take its best guess at further settings, then upload 2D and 3D avatars, or generate them using other services. If you want to talk to a well-known character, be they living, dead, or fictional, you can simply plunk in the URL of their Wikipedia page, and the system will drag that information in. The largest and most powerful rocket ever built has blasted off from Texas but blew up within minutes in a test flight that its makers, SpaceX, hope will be the first step on a human journey to Mars. After a cancelled launch earlier this week because of a pressurization issue, the 120-meter Starship rocket system took off at 8:33 am local time on Thursday. It gathered speed, but then started to spin at altitude before exploding about 4 minutes after leaving the ground. It appeared that the 2 sections of the rocket system, the booster and cruise vessel, were unable to separate properly after takeoff, possibly causing the spacecraft to fail. It was not immediately clear whether the rocket exploded spontaneously or if the flight termination system was activated, a failsafe that destroys the spacecraft to prevent it from veering too far off course. SpaceX claims that Starship, which has a payload capacity of up to 150 tons, will be able to transport dozens of people on long-duration interplanetary flights. It already has a privately funded trip for 11 people around the moon scheduled for this year. Although that timing now appears unrealistic, NASA has also contracted SpaceX to land astronauts, including the first woman, on the moon as soon as 2025 as part of its Artemis program. That date is also considered overly ambitious. The U.S. Army has chosen the Enhanced Vertical Liftoff V-BAT UAS developed by Northrop Grumman and Shield AI to take part in the Army's Future Tactical Unmanned Aircraft System (FTUAS) competition. Increment 2. To find a replacement for the venerable RQ-7B Shadow tactical drone. First flown in 1991, the RQ-7B Shadow has racked up an impressive operational record since it first entered service in 2001. However, its catapult launch system, arrestor wire landings, and inability to operate in all weather means its days are numbered, and the U.S. Army is seeking a simpler and more effective replacement. One formal candidate is an enhanced version of the V-BAT drone platform originally developed by Martin UAV, which finished flight testing in 2021. Unlike the Shadow, the V-BAT is designed to be transported and operated by a team of 2 soldiers, lifts off and lands resting on its tail, flies horizontally, and is equipped with a duct fan to provide better performance while protecting the operators from exposed blades. The V-BAT can remain airborne for 8 hours with an extra hour's fuel left in reserve. Its modular system allows for a variety of advanced surveillance and electronic warfare (EW) payloads for persistent reconnaissance to support U.S. Army brigade combat teams, special forces, and ranger battalions. These modules include electro-optical/infrared, synthetic aperture radar, and EW systems. In a world first, Polish pilot Luke Czepiela has successfully completed an incredible landing on Dubai's iconic Burj Al Arab Jumeirah, using a customized fixed-wing Cub Crafters Carbon Cub airplane. He touched down on the super-tall skyscraper's helipad at a height of 695 feet above the city, stopping with just a few meters to spare. The helipad was a tiny target for Czepiela to work with. His runway, such as it was, provided a length of just 88 feet to land and safely come to a stop. After 2 unsuccessful attempts on the morning of March 14th, he pulled it off on the 3rd, stopping in 68 feet, following a short pause for celebration. He then took off again successfully, despite the limited space available. Czepiela is an experienced pilot, having logged approximately 12,000 flying hours and working as the captain of an Airbus A320 for his day job. He's no stranger to daring stunts either, and previously flew under 3 bridges and landed on a Polish pier. To prepare for this latest challenge, he logged 650 test landings at ground level since 2021 throughout Poland, the USA, and Dubai, building his confidence and convincing himself he could actually pull it off. The Ingenuity helicopter just achieved a huge milestone on Mars. The little chopper successfully completed its record-breaking 50th flight on Thursday, a few days shy of the 2nd anniversary of its first aerial journey. Ingenuity flew for the first time on Mars on April 19, 2021, reaching a height of 10 feet, 3 meters, and hovering for about half a minute before touching back down. That 39-second trip marked the first powered, controlled flight of a rotorcraft on another planet. Since then, Ingenuity has surpassed all expectations, transitioning from a technology demonstration designed for 5 flights to an aerial scout for the Perseverance rover as it explores an ancient lake and river delta on Mars. During its 50th flight, Ingenuity traveled over 1,057 feet in 145 seconds and achieved a new altitude record of 59 feet. Since arriving on Mars with the Perseverance rover in February 2021, Ingenuity has flown for more than 89 minutes and 7 miles. That's no mean feat considering that much of the 4-pound chopper was built using off-the-shelf smartphone processors and cameras. The Ram 1500 is one of the best-selling vehicles in America, so there's a lot riding on the upcoming electric variant, known as the 1500 REV. The model was recently unveiled at the New York Auto Show and proves being late to the game might be an advantage. Besides streamlined styling, the truck has distinctive tuning fork headlights and an illuminated Ram logo. Buyers will also find Rambox storage compartments and a powered frunk that opens to reveal 15 cubic feet, 425 liters, of cargo space. The truck also offers an all-new power-up and power-down tailgate for maximum convenience. Those are nice features, but Ram didn't push the design envelope, and that's slightly disappointing. This stands in contrast to the Silverado EV, which features a midgate that enables the model to haul items over 9 feet long with the bed closed. Speaking of space, the truck is slated to have a 5 feet 7 inches bed with an onboard power panel that can provide up to 7.2 kilowatts of juice. That's enough to power everything from lights to TVs for your next tailgate party. It also enables the truck to power tools at work sites without electricity. The Ram 1500 REV certainly piques our interest, but it's a ways off as it won't arrive until the 4th quarter of 2024. That's so far down the road that it will hit the market after all of its main competitors and land shortly before Ford's second-generation entry. The latter is codenamed Project T3, and Ford has said they'll be able to build up to 500,000 units annually at full production. Well, that was the latest news for today. We hope you like it. Do not forget about likes and subscribe to our channel. It will be even more interesting. So see you in the new releases.